Welcome, TM Linh Trần.
Thank you. Our SAA Toastmaster Ngọc Ánh. And good morning, fellow Toastmaster and distinguished guests. I'm Toastmaster Linh Trần, and I'm honored to be our Toastmaster of the day for today's meeting. Our theme today is When Silence Speaks. We often think communication is all about words, right? But some of the most powerful messages are delivered through silence. So today we will discover that through our meeting. First, I would like to introduce some important role for our meeting today. Our grammarian, I would like to invite Toastmaster Quỳnh My to introduce about her role for today. Welcome on stage, our grammarian.
Good morning, Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and guests. As grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I'll take note of any improper language, as well as any outstanding words, quotes, sayings, or thoughts. As grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day. For today's meeting, the word is joy snacking. This word means taking pleasure in the small positive moments that make you happy throughout the day. Each speaker is encouraged to use the word of the day. I'll give the grammarian's report when called upon during the meeting and also report the usage, the word of the day. Thank you. Back to MC.
Thank you, our grammarian, and we would love to see the word of the day in the chat box so we can apply in our speed. And now I would love to invite our timer who helped to keep track about the time in our meeting today, Toastmaster Trang P. Welcome on stage.
Yes, so good morning, Toastmaster, fellow members and guests. As your timer for today, my role is to help ensure our meeting runs smoothly and on schedule. I will be timing the table topic speakers, the prepared speeches, as well as evaluations. And to support each speaker, I will use color backgrounds to signal your remaining time. For the prepared speeches, the speaking time is 5 to 7 minutes. At 5 minutes, I will change the background to green, meaning you are on track. At 6 minutes, I will change the background to yellow, meaning you are approaching your limit. And at 7 minutes, I will change the background to red, meaning your time is up. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, our timer, Toastmaster Trang P. And now, who can help us point out the problem when we speak, especially the filler words? That is our accountant. And let me invite Toastmaster Thủy Nguyễn on stage to introduce her role for today. Welcome.
Yes. Good morning, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Linton, and other members. Today I am an accountant. The purpose of the accountant is to note words and sounds that are used as a crutch and pause filler by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I will listen carefully for overused words, including and, well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen for filler sounds, including and I will also note when a speaker repeats words or phrase such as I, or this means. At the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker used this expression. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster Linton.
Thank you so much, our counter. And as Toastmasters, we grow not only through speaking, but also through receiving constructive feedback. Now I'd love to invite you to listen to our general evaluator, our DTM Toastmaster Hiếu Phùng. Welcome on stage to introduce about her role today.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster of the day. So my role as a general evaluator, I will evaluate two parts of the meeting. The first one is the operation of the club officers who come up with our meeting today, and the second one is the performance of our role holders. So I will report at the end of our meeting. Thank you, and back to you, Madam Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, our GE for today. So we have an exciting agenda prepared for you as the normal meeting. But today, the agenda includes two prepared speeches, evaluation section, table topic section, and many opportunities to learn and grow together. I encourage everyone to participate actively and support our speakers with your attention and encouragement. Now, I would love to begin with our prepared speech, the first section of the meeting today. I would love to invite our evaluator number one, Toastmaster Linh Nguyễn, to introduce about speaker one. Welcome on stage, Toastmaster Linh Nguyễn.
Good morning, fellow Toastmaster and guests. So it's Sunday morning again, and I'm so happy to see all of you today. So it's my honor to be an evaluator for Toastmaster Hằng Nguyễn with her pathway motivational strategies level project 5. And today she will deliver a speech title Evaluator to Motivate. I hope that she will perform very well today and bring us the best and also meaningful speech for all of us to learn something new on Sunday morning. So I think like we are really looking forward to listening to the speech of Toastmaster Hằng Nguyễn. So welcome on stage, Toastmaster Hằng Nguyễn. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you so much. And our speaker number one, are you ready?
I guess I am.
Do you remember the sentence, are you ready? Whenever join the contest, you listen to this sentence, right? So, Toastmaster Hằng Nguyễn, evaluate to motivate. Toastmaster Hằng Nguyễn.
Thank you so much, our Toastmaster of the day, and good morning to all Toastmasters and guests. Let me tell you a story. I joined Toastmaster 5 years ago in 2021, September. And the very first role that I took in the meeting was table topic evaluator. At the time, I didn't know what I need to do. And to my surprise, I need to give feedback for 7 speakers. And eventually, I dig deeper into the evaluations and know that this is the true beauty of Toastmaster. You're not just joining a standard meeting and giving a speech and go home, but Toastmaster provide evaluations, the feedback that can help you to appreciate yourself for what you did well, but also to get you some hints and recommendation for you to grow even further.
And today, usually this section gonna cost me like 1 hour to train our members about evaluation. But today I set a target for 7 minutes. So let's get started to evaluation to motivate. But first of all, before we discover more about evaluation, I would like to give you some gifts. There are some questions on the screen, and you will type into the chat box your answer. Okay, not too difficult, but not too easy. So my first question for you is, in a standard Toastmaster meeting, how many speech evaluator roles are there? A, 1, B, 2, C, 3, or D, 4? Now you have only 10 seconds. You can type into the chat box your answer. 4. Bạn Ngọc said that is 4. 4. Okay. Now read the question carefully. The speech evaluator roles. Okay, we are not talking about general evaluator. Okay. So in a meeting, we will have prepared speeches, and normally we will have 2 speeches from our speakers, and you will have 2 evaluators roles. On the other hand, you also have the table topics evaluator as well to evaluate the table topic speeches. And then we would have 3 roles in a meeting. All right, we are not consider about general evaluators. Sorry, our distinguished Toastmaster Hiếu Phung, because you're our GE for today. And the next question is, can only senior members take on the role of evaluator? That is a common understanding. I believe that most of our new members, you often say that, oh, I'm not too experienced and I'm not good to be the evaluator. But is that true? That only the senior members can take the evaluator role? And the correct answer is C. No, right. So for my story, you can see that from the very beginning, my first meeting, I jumped onto the evaluator role. So there's no qualification for the evaluator role in a meeting. But in order to give a high quality evaluation, you need to practice. And the third question is, from which level of pathways when you practice evaluating? Level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, or level 5? Level 2, from level 2 to Ian. I think that this quiz gonna help our VPs a lot. Okay, so actually from level 1, you have a project called evaluation. So actually from level 1, you start your job as an evaluator. Okay, now you don't need to wait until level 2 nha chị Hiền. You don't need to wait until level 2, but you have the project called evaluation on level 1 already. So you actually practicing evaluation from level 1. So that's pretty much about the quiz that we have today. And my questions for you is, have you understood the evaluation correctly? And this question is gonna like guide the mindset and the way that you approach the role of evaluator in our meeting. And there's one thing that I need to emphasize to all of our members, that for evaluation, you evaluate the speech, not the speaker. Most of the time, our evaluator will start with, you did that and you do that, okay? But if you keep in mind that you are evaluating the speech, not the speaker, the way you evaluate and the way that you choose the words is going to be different and make a huge impact on our speakers. And evaluation is not about grading. It is helping others become better. That means if you just stop your evaluation at something that our speaker did well and something that they can improve, but without giving a real example and demonstration, it's gonna really difficult for our speaker to move on. So for example, if you are giving the feedback regarding to the vocal variety, you yourself can demonstrate how you can use your voices in order to make the speech even more powerful. And that demonstrations that help our speaker, they can have the real example and they can apply to the future speeches. There are some common mistakes that our evaluator can make during the meeting. So first of all is the evaluation is too generic. That means that you didn't specify what the speaker did well, but be too general. The next one is too negative or too safe. And most of the time in Toastmaster meeting, we won't have the evaluation that is too safe. That means you don't want to hurt the speaker, but this is not real feedback. And after the meeting, they are struggling to improve. So it's the role of evaluators. We need to be specific. We need to balance between negative feedback and safe feedback as well, so that our speaker, they can get the most out of the evaluation. And as the roles of evaluator, you need to observe clearly, observe the speaker clearly, understand the objectives of the project and the speeches, and also you need to guide the improvement for our speaker. And for the rest of my speech, I think that I don't have enough time to go through all the techniques that the evaluation has in the Toastmaster meeting. There's just one thing that I would like to give you as a sum up of today's speech is that your words can build up or break a speaker. So choose your words wisely and choose to build up our future speaker. Thank you so much, and back to our Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, our speaker number one, Toastmaster Han Nguyen. And after your speech, I am the one who really want to take a role as the evaluator to apply your techniques in the next meeting. Thank you for your great speech and insightful speech for today. And now I would like to invite our evaluator number two to have us introduce speaker number two. Welcome on stage, Toastmaster Ngọc Anh.
Yes, good morning, everyone. The second speaker today is Tien Bảo Ngọc, and she is following the Pathway Presentation Mastery, Level 2, Project 2, Understanding Your Communication Style. The purpose of this project is for the member to learn about different communication styles and identify their primary style. And also, this is for the member to share the impact of their styles on others. So I'm looking forward to seeing Tien Bảo Ngọc performance. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, our evaluator number two. Now let's invite speaker number two, Toastmaster Bảo Ngọc. Silence speaks louder than words. Toastmaster Bảo Ngọc, welcome on stage.
Hello, everyone. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever asked someone, "Are you okay?" And they answered, "I'm fine." But somehow, you know, they were not. Can you chat on the chat box number one if you remember someone like that? Okay. Yeah. So, what told you the truth? Their words or their silence? We often think communication happens through speaking, but today I want to talk about something we often ignore, the power of silence when we communicate. Because sometimes silence speaks louder than words. I learned this lesson from my daughter. When she was grade one afternoon, I picked her up from after school. Usually she was cheerful and she talked a lot about the class, her teacher, or her friend. But that day, she's quiet. I feel something different. She was quiet, and I asked her, "Daughter, how was your school today? Anything fun do you want to share with me?" Mm. She said, "Mommy, it was normal, but in in my mind, I know somehow some were wrong because as a parent, sometimes we notice the silence before we know the reason. And that evening after dinner was when she sat with some friend to learn English, and I hear her tell with a friend, my eye hurts, and after study time, I gently asked her, "What happened with your eye, daughter?" And finally, she told me, "Mommy, a classmate hit me in the eye." And that moment, I realized something important. My daughter never said, "Mommy, I'm hurt. Something bad happened." But her silence spoke first. And I began to wonder how often do people speak through silence when we are too busy to listen only words. And I believe silence is powerful in three ways. The first, silence release emotion. Uh, some people hide feeling with words. They say, "I'm okay, nothing happened." But silence tell another story. The child become unusually quiet. A friend suddenly takes less silence. Maybe some say with earth, "I'm hurt, I'm tried, please notice me." And the second, silence help us listen deeply. Many of us listen to reply, but silence teaches us to listen to understand. When we stop rushing to speak and we notice physical emotion, tone of the voice, and uh, the feeling. Sometimes people do not need advice. Sometimes they just need someone who notices. And third, silence creates connection. Not every moment needs words. Sometimes sitting quiet beside someone can mean more than saying everything will be okay. Because silence can say, "I'm here, I'm care, I see you, you are not alone." Okay, the last I want to ask you a question. Raise your hand if you remember about someone you know and they can understood you without you saying anything. Raise your hand. Okay, Changvi, I can see you because you are Tamil. Okay, okay, Pingwi, yes. That is the power of silence. So, today I invite you to try small things. When someone becomes quiet, don't rush to speak. Don't rush to speak. Pause, notice, and listen. Because sometimes the deeply truths are never spoken. It's either in the silence and the words begin to speak. The silence carries the truth in one word. Thank you. Back to you, Theodore.
Thank you. Thank you, our speaker number two. And through your speech, I also raised that question in my thought. Who can understand me even when I don't say anything? Such a difficult question. Now, thank you, and I would love to invite our timer, Toastmaster Chang Pi, to provide the timing report for the prepared speech. Welcome on stage, our timer.
Thank you, Toastmaster. For the repair speeches, speaker number 1 spoke for 7 minutes 29 seconds, and speaker number 2 spoke for 6 minutes and 18 seconds. So the both speaker meet the qualifying time. So the 2 speakers are eligible for voting. Thank you.
Yes, so we have a chance to vote for our best. Let's take a moment to vote for the best speaker. The evaluation lesson from Toastmaster Hằng Nguyễn or the importance of silence from Toastmaster Bảo Ngọc.
The poll is completed.
Thank you. Who can recognize strengths and suggest the area for improvement? Those are our evaluators. Let's invite our evaluator number 1 to evaluate speaker number 1. Please join me in welcome Toastmaster Linh Nguyễn.
Thank you very much, Madam Toastmaster. So it's me again, and it's my honor again to appear again in the screen and evaluate for Toastmaster. Sorry, what's her name? For Toastmaster Hằng Nguyễn. So I guess she's a pretty new member, and with the the speech today mostly about like how to help us to get the grades, evaluate, and to motivate others. Toastmaster Hằng Nguyễn did amazing job that she gave us quite a lot of tips and to help us to achieve the targets of when become an evaluator. So with the speech title Evaluate to Motivate, she gave us great tips. For example, let me show you some of the great tips that she gave us. So for example, like evaluate the speech, not the speaker. And evaluation is not grading, it is to help others to become a better speaker. So in order to aid up into her speech today, I'd like to give some of the best practice to evaluate better to help the speakers become a better speaker in the future. So firstly, you can describe the personal reaction to the speech, like explain about the body language, vocal variety, and emotional impact. How do you feel about the speaker's speech? And then after that, we can give specific examples. do not just say that your vocal variety could be better. Demonstrate the improvement by in reacting the line, showing them how they could have used a lower speech for a dramatic or like a dramatic pause to make a speech better and more effective. So for example, so today Toastmaster Han Nguyen gave very good questions at the beginning to interact with the audience. However, she can like raise her voice at the beginning to make like to give more impact and draw the attention of the audience at first. Also, she can interact with the audience by asking them to answer the questions and ask someone to open the mic and answer the questions. So it will be more, effective with the speech and also like engage the audience better. Also like um also like another tips that she can give is like manage the time, because I believe that here at Toastmaster we usually like being in a situation that we over time, and I am the one who mastered it. So yeah, so can you can Toastmaster Hằng Nguyễn can actually give like about some more tips that can help speakers to improve their speeches in the future. And congratulations for Toastmaster Hằng Nguyễn today. I am happy with like her speech and also the information she gave us. She delivered to us today such a informative and meaning informative and helpful speech. However, I to be better in the future, she can also like put more, like increase or how to say improve her vocal variety and emotional impact. Also, like her body language, try to utilize the screen, so it could help bring more like powerful impact to the speech, especially the speech about like motivating and like yeah. So that's it. That's all my speech, my evaluation today. Thank you very much. I'm back to you, Toastmaster, Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you. Thank you for wonderful evaluation. And now let's listen to the talk from Toastmaster Ngọc Ánh. Welcome, evaluator number 2, Toastmaster Ngọc Ánh.
Yes, firstly, congratulations, TM Bảo Ngọc, for finishing your level 2 project number 2. So now I will divide my evaluation into 3 parts. The first one is about a good point. So one of the good things I see that in your speech, TM Bảo Ngọc raised thought-provoking questions to pull the audience into her speech by using the question like, have you ever asked someone, are you okay? Or the question, raise your hand if you remember someone you know that they can understand you without you saying anything. And this question have to pull the audience into your speech and have them understand your message better. And one thing that I learned from your speech, because it is about the communication style, is that one of your communication styles is to observe the people surround you, think and feel about the feelings they may be experienced before you say anything or before you behave accordingly. So that's a good thing that you can do in your speech, and listener understand one of your communication style that you are using. So that's a good thing. And another good thing is that you use a story with your daughter. And that's a good example to illustrate your message in this speech, because many of your audiences here, we are teachers and we are parents. So we also have the communications with our children and our students. And sometimes our children and students don't say anything when they go home. And that's a good thing for us to realize. Maybe we observe, we keep silent and see how our children, student behave is also a way of communication style. So that there are three good things that I see in your speech. And now moving on to the next point, which is the areas you may want to work on. Is that about your vocal variety? I would suggest you use your daughter's voice. Like for example, when your daughter comes home, she will be happy, and then you may create a conversation. So you can use your voice and your daughter's voice. For example, you ask your daughter, "How are you today? How was your day at the school?" And usually your daughter will say, "Mommy, it was so great. I'm so happy." And then you smile, and try to use your daughter's voice. But suddenly one day, I asked her so, and then she kept silent. She didn't say anything. So you see that two different emotions close to each other, so it can create more resonance with the audience. And then also you can practice your facial expression too. And about the next point, which is to challenge yourself. I would challenge you next time for your next speech, you will stand up. So you can apply practicing your body language and hand gestures, and then your eyes will look straight to the camera. So it will create more impact on the listeners. So general congratulations on Phoenix, the level 2. You are an active member following your pathway. I hope that your next speech you will perform it better. And thank you. Back to you, TOD.
Thank you to both evaluators for thoughtful and valuable feedback. Now let's hear the timing of the chat piece.
Thank you, Toastmaster, for the evaluations. Evaluator number 1 spoke for 5 minutes and 36 seconds. In evaluators number 2 spoke for 3 minutes and 27 seconds. So the evaluators number 1 met the qualifying time, and the evaluators number 2 met the qualifying time, and evaluator number 2 is eligible for voting. Thank you.
Thank you, our timer. So let's spend some minutes, some moments for voting. Evaluator number 1, Toastmaster Linh Nguyễn, with the detailed feedback, and we got evaluator number 2.
I'm sorry, but due to the time checker, only evaluator number 2 is eligible for voting. The evaluator number 1 ran out.
Yeah, so our Toastmaster Linh Nguyễn ran out of time. So we got only Toastmaster Ngọc Ánh joining the vote section. So we got the best evaluator already, right? Thank you so much. Now we turn to the networking section, and we honor to invite Toastmaster Hương Ly, our VPPR, to take charge in this section.
Thank you. It's great to see you guys again. Another beautiful Sunday. So before we move deep into the connections, I could invite everyone to open the camera to capture the moments together. Yeah, I invite Miss Tretnyo, Miss Ling, guests, Master here. You're available. Please open the camera. We will take pictures. Right, I see of you guys, most of you guys ready. Now I love to see your smile on the screen. Okay, can you bring some things that familiar with you. It can be a book or a pencil or a tree, something that you love beside you, and I will capture this picture with you and this thing. Okay, so let's show me something that you love on the screen. Let me do this. Okay, yeah, Mr. You have very beautiful navigator, right? Hola, man. Okay, wow, a water a bottle water. Cool, everyone, let's bring to you and let's smile. Let's smile. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful, it's so brilliant. Okay, so great. And now let's take a second picture, everyone. Second picture, and in this picture, please give me a lot of heart and line and firework on the screen. Line and firework, yes, that's right. Heart and line and firework. Okay, and don't forget to bring your smile. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful, it's great. Thank you, everyone. It's awesome to see all of you guys. Now, I love to chit chat a little bit with some guests today. Today is very early morning, but we're honored to have some great guests to join with us. First, I love to ask the guest Tuấn Anh. Hello, Mr. Tuấn Anh. Can you introduce something about you, your hobby?
Yeah, hello, Lee. And hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you well.
This is the first time I joined the meeting, and first of all, thank you for Hian Võ, who has a son and have the same class of my daughter. And I just know Thomas through her post on JLo, and a little bit curious on that. And last night she sent me like some information for the meeting, and at that time I just went out and a little bit curious, and I'm not sure. And this morning I have a motivation because today, yeah, like weekend on Sunday, but I because a little bit curious on the Thomas in this morning, so I make a decision to take part to join these sections with you all. And currently, I'm working for an international NGO in Quang Thuy, in Quang Binh Farmer, Quang Binh Farmer and Quang Thuy. Now we become, after merging, we become a Quang Thuy. And the reason why I joined this section or this meeting today with the aim to want to become a more professional public speaker in the futures. And in my daily work, sometimes I have some meeting with my staff or with some delegations from our donor or other delegations from to join to this projects. And sometimes I have some presentations. So I love to see you and love to join the club and hope maybe receive support and sharing from you all. And from the 6 p.m. I mean, at the beginning of the section is very impressed for the in-chat and very professional, like the I mean the outline of the program and take turn and very like good cooperations. I just because today is silent speaker, so because the first time I joined that join this meeting, so I want to become a role as like speak, listen, and speak. And I just want to share, just want to hear from you. Thank you so much.
Oh, what a story. Thank you for sharing a lot of great information for us. I believe that when you join us, you will surely improve a lot, and somehow this can help your job a lot. You will work in an NGO, and you have to work with a lot of delegator from different country. That's so precious.
Thank you so much, and I hope to like we share my views, and I hope that I can great and improve my speaking skills and also public speaking. Thank you so much.
Thank you. In our place in ETTC, we have a lot of chance for you. a lot of opportunity open for you to practice and improve your public speaking skill, persuasive skill, and even leadership skill too. We sure that when you become our official member, the opportunity is very open for you. Okay, so
Yeah, thank you for warmly welcome and sharing from you.
yeah, and at DTF Hill say it's the right place. It's absolutely
Yeah,
the right
thank you
place.
so much. Yeah.
And stay tuned with us, and we hope to hear more story from you from table topic section. So stay tuned.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I will try to join with a live active member and just want to share also share with you and to share. Yeah, with the connection.
We're very waiting for that. Thank you. All right.
Thank you again for bringing me to the club, or bring me to the meeting today.
Thank you, Ms. Hiền, for a very active member of us. Okay, so now we can move forward to listen to another great dedicated guest of ETTC. Not guest, Toastmaster Kim Pham. I move forward to you. Hi, Toastmaster Kim, very dedicated member. Yeah. So, do you love to share something with us in this morning? Like,
become an effective communicator, it's take a lot of hard work. Imagine if you see me starting the answering with the listener is frustrating because you don't know what you do to express your idea, what to talk about when you have a lot of filler words. It stop your thought flowing. So, Mr. Tongan, you at the right place. Come to ETTC and you discover how much you can tell people with your decisive point. When you speak, look straight in the audience's eyes. Look straight in the people's eyes. If I talk to you and they look at the ceiling, then they don't understand what is your point. But thank you for coming to the meeting. I am just exciting to be here every time. And I wish you guys have a great time together and learn together. And thank you. Bye to chị Hương Ly nhé.
Yeah, thank you, Shakira. Whenever I see you in a meeting, I feel very sure. I'm so happy. I learned something from you. Thank you, Shakira. Hope to see you more. Yeah, and now I believe it's a time for us to move forward to the challenging part is table topic section. Now I'm back the stage to beautiful MC Toastmaster of the day, Ms. Linh Shen.
Thank you, our VPPR Toastmaster Hương Ly. And we will just enjoy the short networking break, a little moment of connection, or somehow we can call it joy snacking, right? And just like joy snacking, our next section, table topic, will give us small but meaningful opportunity to express ourselves, share our idea, and connect with others through spontaneous speaking. This is the time for one of the most exciting and energetic part of our meeting. And let me welcome our table topic master for this section, Toastmaster Tuyết Nhung. Welcome, Toastmaster Tuyết Nhung on stage.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Thank you. So may I share my screen?
Yeah.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the table topic session, the most exciting and unpredictable part of our meeting. Today's theme is when silence speaks. Sometimes silence is beautiful, Sometimes silence is painful, and sometimes silence says more than words ever can. And this morning, I also invite you to enjoy a little bit of our word of the day, joy snacking, finding small moments of joy in everyday life. Maybe today, those joy snacks will be a meaningful story, a shared love, or the courage to speak unexpectedly. In table topic, you will have Okay. In table topic, you will have 1 to 2 minutes to share the thoughts, stories, or perspective. The goal is not to give a perfect speech, but to practice thinking and speaking spontaneously. For our guests today, this is a wonderful opportunity to step out your comfort zone and simply enjoy the experience. And for our members, let's challenge ourselves to speak from the heart. As a table topic master, I invite you to listen carefully, not only to the words, but also to the meaning behind the silence. Are you ready? Okay, if you're ready, what number you like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What number you like? Please type on the chat box if you are ready. Choose one number from 1 to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What number you like? Please type on the topic on the chat box. 7, 4, 5. You don't like number 1, 2, 3? Thank you so much. Okay, I see 3, 4, 5 here, but I don't see number 1. Who are ready? Thank you so much. Yeah, now let's begin with our table topic session. Our first speaker this morning is who likes number 1. I see Toastmaster Queen Me. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Thank you. You are number 1 now, but you can choose again from number 1 to 8. What number do you like?
Number 7.
7. Thank you. Okay, number 7. This question for you. If silence could send one message to the world today, what would it say? If silence could send one message to the world today, what would it say? Toastmaster Queen Me.
For the question, what message could silence can send to the world today? As you said before, silence can mean happiness. Silence can mean the pain. For me, the message that I would like to send to the world today would be the happiness. Let me tell you a story. Back in several months, when I received a good news of becoming a new role at Cambridge University's press, at first, unlike usual, I usually send my send my good news to others. At that time, I just keep silent because to become that role, actually, it took me 7 years. So when I got good news from an email of Cambridge, it was totally overwhelmed. At that moment, I chose to keep silent, not to speak out loud to the world, to keep silent first, to refresh my mind to receive good news. So the message that I would like to send to the world and send to all Toastmasters today is silence is happiness. Thank you, and back to TTM Tuyệt Nhung.
Thank you so much for interesting response that Toastmaster Queen Me gave us. Now, the second speaker today, who is our lucky member. Number 2, I see in the chat box, nobody choose. But I see we have a lot of experienced speaker here. Let's see. What our Toastmaster Hằng Nguyễn know here. We want to hear you again, but you know here. Thank you. So I want to invite Lee Ting Quy. Lee Ting Quy, are you ready?
Yeah. I have to. I have to ready. I have to be ready.
Thank you. It's the number 2 for you. And the second speaker is you. Can you see my screen? My screens?
Okay. I saw.
Okay. What number do you like?
Number 1.
Number 1. Is the question for you. As a teacher, when do you think silence in the classroom is a good sign? As a teacher, when do you think silence in the classroom is a good sign? Toastmaster Lee Ting Quy.
3 years ago, I started my teaching journey in a public secondary school. It's the very first time become the teacher in a public school, and it gave me so much surprise. I have never had to deal with so many students in different class at once. Every time I move to a class, it gives me a very different experience. This class have their own characteristic I have to deal with, and that class has different. But the same thing, the popularity between all the class I teach is they very noisy. They're very noisy. Most of them love talking with each other, discussing something about game, about girl, or outside of the class. They love talking with each other, and they're very noisy, especially in English lesson. Because we know that at public school, some school English is not like is their high priority. So I have to think of a lot of solution. A lot of solution I did you is silence, because somehow when I feel like I cannot do something, I can do nothing, I keep silent, because somehow the student understand my meaning and they will not speak anymore. But when I keep silent, they speak more. When I keep silent, they speak more. It's like they feel teacher can do nothing, so they feel they are more and more naughty. All right, so I have to change my solution. The solution is like somehow silence is very good. Silence it is creates the difference in the class, but somehow it maybe gives you a different result. So whenever I keep silent, students must understand that I'm angry, I'm not comfortable, and I'm willing to go out the class and don't teach them anymore. So they need to be change their behavior. Okay, so I hope you can find the best solution for the class, because its class is very different. Back to you, Toastmaster Tuyết Nhung.
Thank you so much for interesting story that Toastmaster Lee Ting Quy have. I believe that in the class, as you are a teacher, there are a lot of moments we hope that our students can keep silent. Thank you so much. But try a teacher try to keep silent, to listen our students. Thank you so much. And number 3, the third speaker today, I would like to invite one of our distinguished guests. I see here our guest Tuấn Anh. Guest Tuấn Anh.
I'm still
Can you?
here. I'm still
Okay.
here.
Thank you so
Lucky,
much.
lucky me today, right?
Okay. Now, would you like to join this session with us?
Why not?
Okay. I like the attitude for this session. Can you see my screen?
Not yet. Okay, I see. I like
Okay.
5. Question number 5.
What number do you like?
5.
Number 5. Yeah, this number 5 for you. Tell us about a moment when staying silent was the best decisions you made. Tell us about a moment when staying silent was the best decision you made. Our guest Tuấn Anh.
Thank you for the game, and thank you for the questions. Back to the past. When I'm looking for another international NGO, I go for MAC Vietnam images in my action. My advisory group at the times I'm work at like administration coordinator, and with over 5 years I work there. I because I know everything with that position and with ambition to find a motivation. And at that times, I want to quit that job because I think that enough for me at that times. And I try to find another opportunities in the silent, and very lucky for me, I passed to the two positions. The first one I passed the in AIA Vietnam with position as trainer, and another one in HR administration managers in Linkfox, it is Australia company. And at that time, it is very crazy for myself, very stressed for me. Want to say yes, want to go strength or just stay the same. Because when you have a start with the current one, you try to find the reason you want to quit a job. But when you like have another opportunity for yourself in the futures, and at that time it's a very hard time for me, and I just silent, and at that times I will stay same, and I just like sit in night with the coffee, and I ask myself that why not you should stay or want to move. And finally, in the silent, I think around 2 or 3 days, I think 2 or 3 days, I make a final decision. I want to change myself. I want to move up. I want to move in the, I want to move out the safe area. At the time, I make a final decision to quit the job. And currently, when looking back that the situation, I think that I find a right solution. And currently, I'm happy with that decision. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, our guest Tuấn Anh. I know that at that moment, you know, silence may be a value moment. Thank you so much to join with us this session. And now I have two more questions. Who wants to be one of these? Who wants to be one of these? No volunteer, so I can call because I see in the chat box one of you like the number here. Toastmaster. Oh, we have more guests here. We see one of our guests with the name guest. Are you convenient to open the camera and join like guest Tuấn Anh? Guest with the nickname guest. Do you like open the camera and join with us? Okay. No, but now I would like to invite our member speaker our members, Toastmaster. Wow, now see. Our GE Hiếu Phùng. DTM Hiếu Phùng. Are you convenient to join with us? Because we love to hear from you. No? Okay. Maybe he's not here. Now Toastmaster Ngọc Ánh. It's nice chance for you. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Can you see my number here?
Yes, this time I would love to choose number 8.
Number 8. Okay. Number 8. Toastmaster Ngọc Ánh. In leadership, when is silence freedom? And when is it avoidance? In leadership, when is silence freedom? And when is it avoidance? Toastmaster Ngọc Ánh.
So in leadership, when a leader needs to keep silent, is that, to me, in my case, is that after we as a leader giving careful and detailed instructions to our staff and our member, and then we will let them carry out their task and mission. And we just observe and keep silent to see how they deal with the task and face the task. And if they need support, they should ask us directly. So we shouldn't get involved and let them shine, let them discover their potential and deal with the challenges. And when we should avoid to keep silent is when there is disargument and conflict within our organization, and the members cannot deal that situation problem by themselves. That's the time when a leader should step in and listen to the stories from different sides and then make the decision to help the team solve the problem and work together as a team again. So the question is about leadership, but in our life, is it not just that when we are the leader of our organization, in our family, each of us is also a leader too. And sometimes we need to keep silent with our family member, with our husband, with our daughters and son, and let them grow. Do not interfere. Yes, but sometimes when silence can create miscommunication, that's the time that we need to speak. We shouldn't keep silence. We need to solve the misunderstanding. So everyone in our life, communication, including silence. Silence is also a kind of communication. So we need to know when we need to speak, when we need to keep silence to solve the problems and any possible issues in our life effectively. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster of the table topic master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ngọc Ánh. In family, avoidance is never the good way, but silence is maybe the good way for ours to solve problem. Thank you so much. And the last question, you have only last question for one people. Now, who wants to join this session? Who wants to answer? Who wants to choose the last question? Maybe raise your hand, or I will choose. Okay, thank you. I see our members of Mother Bảo Ngọc with smile, with nice smiles. Would you like to join with the last question?
Yes, I'm ready.
Thank you. And the last question is, I have I have a lot of number here. You can choose. What number you like?
Number 2.
Number 2. Toastmaster Bảo Ngọc, describe a moment when someone's silence spoke louder than words. Describe a moment when someone's silence spoke louder than words. Toastmaster Bảo Ngọc.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tuyết Nhung. As the question like my speech. Okay, moment when when someone silence spoke louder than words. Okay. Yesterday, I and my husband has a different opinion about how we use the task on the app, and we have so many different opinions about that, and we argue together. But when I come back home, I I have some something in my mind. I thought if I give silence, he noticed. But no, we still have argument together. So the first I am in I were in my room and chat on the Zalo. The first thing I do that story with him with my words, and then I wait, and I think that's the the silence with me and him to think about what we said in the past, and then the last he sent me a story words, and we we can understand more about what we talk, and that's I think it's the moment the silence more than word. We have more time to think about what is important with us, the feeling, the emotion, and how we can move the next time. Okay, back to you, and TM Tuyết Nhung.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bảo Ngọc. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, nothing at times is more expensive than silence. This morning, we discovered that silence is not empathy. Emptiness. Sometimes it carries emotion, wisdom, courage, and even love more deeply than words ever could. Thank you for everyone for speaking from the heart and turning silence into meaningful voice today. Back to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you so much, our Toastmaster of the day, our table topic master, Toastmaster Tuyết Nhung. And thank you all our participants for bravely accepting the challenge. Now let's hear the timing report from Toastmaster Thủy Nguyễn.
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Linton. Today we have 5 people who joined table topic section. The first speaker is Toastmaster Quỳnh My with 1 minute and 25 seconds. Toastmaster Hương Ly with 2 minutes and 52 seconds. Guest Tuấn Anh with 2 minutes and 37 seconds. Toastmaster Ngọc Ánh with 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Toastmaster Bảo Ngọc with 2 minutes and 40 seconds. In this section, just Toastmaster Quỳnh My and Toastmaster Ngọc Ánh are qualified for voting, and other speakers are not qualified. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
The poll is ended. Dear TM Lincoln, the poll is ended.
Sorry, I've met the internet problem. So
Yes,
this
the
is
poll is ended, TM Lincoln. Yes, you can continue.
thank you, Toastmaster Ngọc Ánh. So now let us invite our grammarian Toastmaster Quỳnh My to present the grammarian report.
I'm
Welcome.
sorry, we need to listen to the feedback from GTE.
Yes. Sorry. Please help me join in the welcoming for our table topic evaluator Toastmaster Hiền Võ. Welcome on stage.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Linton. I'm waiting for your calling. And now, good morning, Toastmaster and guests. I'm TM Hiền Võ, and it's my honor today to be the table topic evaluator. And firstly, let me say congratulations to all of you who took part in table topic sessions. I was really impressed with how you deal with this unexpected topic. And this is a great opportunity for all of us to practice thinking on our feet and speaking spontaneous, right? And firstly, with the TM Quỳnh My, because the time is maybe nearly over, so I just have the brief report. With TM Quỳnh My, she got the topic, if silence could send a message to the worst day, what would it say? And she chose the message, if that silence is happiness. And I totally agree with you. With TM Hương Ly, with the topics as teacher, when do you think silence is in the classroom is the good side? And she told her story about noisy class that she spent time on, and she gives some good idea for teachers like us to show to how to deal with the noisy and naughty students. And I have high appreciate with your answer. And number 3, speaker Tuấn Anh, with the topic, tell us about a moment when staying silent was the bad decision you made. And firstly, I thought in my mind that Gaston and will choose a story about argument with his wife or something like that. But he told about his story when to have the hard time to make the decision to quit the last job. And maybe he spent 2 and 3 days of silence, and then he made a final decision that he quit the job and come and now when looking back, felt satisfied and think that this is the right option. Thank you for your answer, and we so impressed with your impromptu answer. And with TM Ngọc Anh, she is the last table topic speaker in our table topic session today, with the topic in leadership: when is silence wisdom and when is avoidance? And TM Ngọc Anh said sometimes we have misunderstanding with the around you, including your family members, and silence is so crucial and essential to solve the problem, to get on with others around you. Thank you for your answer. And with the last, I'm sorry, with the last speaker, TM Bảo Ngọc, she picked a topic just for a moment when someone's silence spoke louder than words. She chose silence, keep calm, remains calm, and look at the part, tell story words, and understand about what we talk. So that we have more time to think about it, to control our feeling and have the good decision. All of you have the wonderful answer, and I think that if you can use more eye contact and hand gesture on your speech, it could be perfect. Once again, I was impressed with all of you. Thanks to your support you bring to our cyber session today. And let's have choice making throughout the meeting. Thank you, and back to our TOD.
Thank you so much, our table topic evaluator, for your words. And now let me welcome our grammarian Toastmaster Queen Mi to share the grammarian report.
That I'm sharing. Or see the screen.
Yes, we can see it.
As you can see from the screen, there are three main parts in my report. As a grammarian, the main parts of it is those who use the word of the day, some improper grammatical or pronunciation suggestions, and those who say some quotes or useful words for the day. First of all, as a grammarian, I'm really excited when I heard someone say or use the word of the day. Today, there are two TM who used the word joy snacking. It is TM Linh Trừng and TTM Tuyệt Nhung. Thank you for using that word, joy snacking. For some grammatical and pronunciation suggestions, there are some mispronounced words such as purpose, fellow, demonstration, and some more words you can see from the screen. What I would like to say more is about some very interesting and engaging quotes from our speakers and our TM today. First of all, TM Bệnh Phan. I really love this one. It may take you some years or even shorter, just some months to speak, but it will take you a life to keep silent. For speaker number one, TM Hang Nguyễn, you should evaluate the speech, not the speaker. Next one, speaker number two, Bảo Ngọc. In the silence that the word begins to speak. And I really love one more sentence from TTM Tuyệt Nhung. Nothing at times is more expressive than silence. Last but not least, there are two sentences from TM Ngọc Anh that I really impressed, which is let the staff shine after guiding them, and silence is also a kind of communication. Thank you, and back to you, the MC of the day.
Thank you so much, and let's welcome our accounter, Toastmaster Thủy Nguyễn, for give the accounter report.
Yes. Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Linh Trừng. Today we have two speakers, two prepared speakers, two evaluators, and some table topic speaker. Besides some speaker, they spoke well, limit the time to use filler words. There are some speaker, they use more than 3 times with some filler word with some fillers. They create more than 3 times of filler sounds or repeat more than 3 times with some words like so, and I, you. So I just share some speaker who use too many times today. We have some names like Toastmaster Bảo Ngọc, Toastmaster Linh Nguyễn, and our guest Tuấn Anh. Yes, there are some tips for a speaker to limit the time to use fillers words and sounds. For example, we can practice more with prepaid speakers, or we can reduce. We can speak more slowly. Yeah, when we can control the speed, we can reduce the time to use filler word, and we can have speed with better fluently and reduce the time. So everyone, I just want to remind everyone to join ETTC meeting every week, because through practicing we can improve our skill and we can do everything better. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Linton.
Thank you so much, our accountant. And it's time for us to listen to our general evaluator. Welcome, Toastmaster Hiếu Phùng on stage. Our general evaluator, Toastmaster Hiếu Phùng. Welcome on stage. Oh, maybe he meet the internet problem, so we can meet the GE report in text. He can send it via Zalo group, and that is the end of our meeting today. I would love to invite on the stage to give the prize award and take picture with the winner. Welcome, Toastmaster Thủy Nguyễn. Please have a share who are the best today.
Okay, sorry. Toastmaster Linton, can you help me share the screen?
Yes.
Yes. First of all, I think that we should okay, congratulations for the best prepared speaker today. It is Toastmaster Hang Nguyen. Congratulations, Toastmaster Hang Nguyen. Yes. We will send the certificate through our Zalo group and on Facebook. So you can go to our Facebook to receive our fan page of ETTC. And the next is the best evaluator today for our meeting is Toastmaster Ngọc Anh. Yes, congratulations, Toastmaster Ngọc Anh. And the next speaker is the next is award is for the best table topic speaker. It's not me. Who is this? Oh, Toastmaster Ngọc Anh also. Congratulations, double crown for you today. And Toastmaster Linton, we don't have to vote for the best role taker today, right? Yes,
Yeah.
okay, don't worry. All of you are the best in my heart. Congratulations and thank you everyone to join ETTC meeting. Just hope to see all of you every week, because I believe that through practicing, we can do it better next time and next time. Thank you and see you next week. See
Thank
all of
you.
you. Yeah. Please
Bye.
remember our meeting at 7 a.m. to
6
6 a.m. 6 a.m. No, don't. Okay, maybe you can set wrong alarm clock. 6 a.m. please.
Bye.
Yeah, goodbye and see you.
Goodbye.
So sorry, but can I ask our guest the name?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, yes. So sorry, but I just want to hear about your feeling after joining ETTC meeting. How do you feel now?
Yeah, feel happy
Yeah.
with this section and also the meeting. I think it very honor for me and lucky for me to know about the program or
Yeah.
know the Toastmaster International. And I think I want to join that. I want to join that to with many reasons. But the more important thing for me, I want to improve like English speaking skills in public speaking. And I'm very impressed for some Toastmaster Ngọc Ánh,
Yeah.
you yourself, Thụy Nguyễn, and Lee
Oh.
Twin Keys and Chang Thi. Yes,
Yeah.
I do love that. And I think that very interesting for me. For although it is the first time I tried that. Yes.
Yes, yes, yes. Sure. Actually, Toastmasters is a friendly environment. It's a friendly environment for old people who come here to join, to learn communication skill, leadership skill, or presentation skill. I believe that when you join Toastmaster with us, you can learn a lot, improve day by day. And our vice president member Toastmaster Hiền Võ will help you. Thank you and hope to see you next week like a member of ETTC.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you for
Yes, thank you so much. See you next week. Yes. Everyone, see you next week. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone. Enjoy your
Bye.
Sunday.